Welcome to Greenshine Farmers video blog about a family starting a farm and going back to the homestead lifestyle.
Hey guys, welcome to Greenshine Farmers. It's mid-November, and with the season just about wrapped up, we're going to do a recap episode looking back on 2019. So 2019 was a year of many ups, many downs, and everything in between. It was a challenging year. We probably worked harder this year than any other. So we're going to kind of just look back and do kind of a month-by-month breakdown. We're also going to look ahead to next year and kind of let you guys know what we're planning for next season. So last winter was really our first winter doing serious production. So in the fall we purchased all these high tunnels, we put them out, we planted our crops, and we learned a lot last winter. We saw what crops did well, like spinach. We saw other crops like lettuce and arugula not hold up so well. And basically though, by mid-January, everything had kind of finished up. So you know, it's fairly warm here, even in January, under these tunnels. So we were able to start prepping our beds and, you know, seeding things like tatsoi and red mustard. We also started working with a local nursery here to get really good seedlings and plant out lettuce and tatsoi and celery. So we were extremely busy in January and February and March. By April, we're starting to actually get that production underway. We actually took on a second employee. And in April, you know, I could see how much we had coming up. And so we actually added some new accounts, some high-end restaurants, a few more grocery stores. And in May, we had our biggest month ever. I mean, I remember in May, we actually had a week where we did over 360 pounds of salad greens on top of about 12 cases of celery and head lettuce. And it was a very big week. And I was excited. I mean, everybody was excited. It really felt like everything was coming together and the farm was firing on all cylinders. Now around that time we started to get some really heavy rains and we had some vegetable beds that kind of got washed out. You know, that's just sort of the nature of farming out here. We get really heavy downpours. It's just one of the challenges we have. The hemp plants were all under these tunnels, so they did okay. And so, you know, June was still productive, July we were still cranking, but I started to see cracks forming. I think we were experiencing just the challenge of taking on this new crop and still trying to grow our existing vegetable production with a limited labor force. And so, you know, we started to see things like, you know, things like the seedlings drying out in the greenhouse, or just our microgreens not doing as well due to the high temperatures. We started having problems with birds coming in and eating our seedlings. We'd never really had a problem with that before. And so, you know, it was challenging to say the least to really manage everything in the heat of the summer when things are growing extremely fast, the weeds included, and it just felt like we could never get everything done. Even with, you know, 2 other employees helping me, it still felt like we were always behind. So one problem we ran into this year was basically the problem of just being known for our greens. So greens are how we make our living. It's salad mix is our #1 seller. It's what people know us for. And in the summer, we're kind of limited with how many greens we can grow. Now, you can do arugula and kale and other brassicas, but you have to do them under insect netting, you know, kind of like this stuff here. And that's fine. I just, you know, one thing with the insect netting, it tends to keep it a little bit hotter under there, and sometimes with the heavy rains, it can sort of trap in the humidity a bit. So I had not had great experience with it in the past, so I just decided, you know what, we're just gonna do lettuce. The only green we're gonna plant in the summer is lettuce. So what that entailed was us cropping out a bed of lettuce, putting on our fertilizer, our compost, and then replanting lettuce. And that really caught up to us this year because I started to see some disease pressure on the lettuce that I had never seen before. So we got Fusarium wilt really bad this year, and August is probably when that caught up with us the most. So we had this entire field filled with lettuce, and it would get to a point where it was looking beautiful. We were just about to harvest it. We were maybe a week away, and I would literally see the production just be decimated overnight, and I would come out and I would just see these beautiful lettuce heads that had just essentially wilted overnight into mush. And you know, that kind of set us into a panic. So at the same time that that's going on, it's coming into the end of August. We actually lost one of our employees that had been with us for a while. She went on to pursue other things, and so we were down to 1 employee, and at that time I had to build out this dry room, and that was a big challenge. So with the harvest coming up, it was a major push to build out this dry room, where essentially we took this old general store from the 1890s and stripped off the outside boards one at a time, and ran wire to put in lights, to put in outlets, and also to get everything done in time for the foam crew to come. And that was a very big push. You know, it was pretty much, it took everything we had to get it done in time, but we did. We literally finished it just in time. So September comes, and mid-September is really the hemp harvest. Now at this time, we're still doing our vegetable thing. We're still cranking on our vegetable production. We're trying to overcome this fusarium wilt. We're taking out lettuce and we're seeding stuff like arugula, kale, tatsoi, you know, more brassica crops, more spinach. And I saw an immediate change in the health of the plants. I could just tell that the soil and the plants were happier to have that diversity. So as we got into late October, early November, it kind of became more about winter prep and just getting our cabin and making sure our pipes don't freeze and that our furnace is working and getting all that stuff squared away. It also included trying to find a place to sell this hemp. So I should backtrack a little bit. At the beginning of this year, we decided that we were going to grow hemp and that we were going to try to sell it under our own brand. So we started essentially another company called Akira Botanicals, and this whole year while I was doing Greenshine Farms by day, I was working on Akira at night. So building out the website, working with designers to create packaging, and just really trying to figure out what we were going to do with this crop when it came due. But anyway, we got the website launched. We even did an Indiegogo campaign that's actually still live. So if you guys want to check that out, you can go to akirabotanicals.com. I've also got a link in the description, and you can check out our Indiegogo campaign where we're giving 30% off all CBD oil and salves. So as we roll into December, we're getting our field cleared out. As you can see, we're going to be putting in winter ryegrass, and we're going to just kind of be harvesting what we have under these low tunnels and the high tunnels. Another exciting opportunity that we have this year is now that general store is insulated, we have a space to do microgreens in the winter. Which is really cool because we can essentially grow as many micros as we can sell, so it gives us a way to have a consistent cash flow throughout the winter. We're also going to be doing a farmer's market, which is kind of exciting, and yeah, going forward, I mean, we're just going to try to get back to basics. Anyway, that just about wraps this one up. Leave us a comment down below and let us know how your season went. I'm curious to know, what challenges did you face and what lessons did you learn? And again, just thanks for sticking with us this year. I know we didn't put out as much content as we wanted. We've been extremely busy. We have 2 small boys. We have a 3rd child on the way, and so videos are something that got pushed to the wayside because we just so busy with everything in the field. But next year I'd like to get back to doing more consistent content because we really appreciate everybody that tunes in. So yeah, I just thank you guys for watching, and if you can, go over to Akira Botanicals channel. We're going to sort of be separating out Greenshine Farms from Akira Botanicals. I realize everybody that watches this channel might not really care as much about hemp and CBD as I do, so we're going to keep Greenshine Farmers more homesteading and farming and stuff like that, and Akira Botanicals is going to be more hemp and CBD related topics. So if you're into that stuff, head on over there, subscribe. We'll be putting out a lot of content and really trying to answer just some basic questions to kind of educate people on this incredible plant. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time. If you guys like this video and you'd like to see more like it, leave us a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, visit us at greenshinefarms.com and follow us on Instagram at greenshinefarms. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.